In this video, I'm going to talk about adding a contact form to your website. And look at this sample website I have. Yeah, look at this homepage. Look at the navigation bar at the top. Say, if your user is browsing your website and then he or she has a question to ask you, and they can use this tab. And like here, I click on this Contact Us tab. The contact form displays over here. The user can type in his or her name. Just say type in, okay, say assuming this is the name of the user, John Smith, and this is John Smith's address at email.com. I'm just making all this up. And then phone number is optional. Yeah. And then questions, for example, just may I have more information about your product, right? Yeah, so, okay, so send. Okay, so this form will send to your email address. Yeah, of course, the email address is the one you specified, right? And I will tell you how to set up an email account under your domain name. All right, so now your user just send an email to your email account under your domain hosting site. All right, so or within your website. All right, now you go to your email account. I already got my email account over here open. So now let me go in and see. Yeah, you see the email is already here, right? I just sent it today. You know, this is the time. So, and let me check the email. Okay, let me double click. Yeah, and you see it. Yeah, remember this question? Yeah, so, all right, so this is how it works. Say you add a contact form to your website, and if your user has or wants to ask you a question, and they can send an email to your email account from your website. All right, so, and the next thing I'm going to talk about is to show you how to create or how to add the contact form to your website. All right, yeah, let me pause it here and I will find out all the files I need to use. I'm going to show you all the steps you need to create a contact form or add a contact form to your website. And here are all the steps. I created a PowerPoint and it has all the details you need to do to add the form to your site. Yeah, so and this is one of the slides over there. So let me give you a high level of all the steps you need to do. First of all, you need to create an email account under your domain name, right? So you have to create it, I mean, under your, whatever your domain name is, you need to go into, for example, if your hosting service is GoDaddy, then you go into the GoDaddy account and you will go to the cPanel again and find the section where you can create an email account. I will show you how to do it. It's really easy. So, okay, the next step is to edit a contact.php file. You don't need to create this file. I'm going to give it to you. And you see here, yeah. So there are two files I'm going to give to you. So one of them is contact.php, right? This file is written in PHP, which is a server-side scripting language. Yeah, all it does is to take the user's information and then send an email to your email account, right? So, and this file is on the server side, right? So on your server. And the next thing you need to do is to, of course, upload the file to your website under public.html. public_HTML. And then the next thing you need to do is to edit the contact.html if necessary. So this is this file, yeah. So I can, since this is an HTML file, I can open it up. So, and you can change around the text, depends on, you know, what your website is. You can change the introduction Or if you want to add more fields, you can do that, right? Actually, I encourage to edit this file. So don't just, use mine. You can update this based on what I have given to you, right? So it looks like it's your file instead of just take my file and use it without changing anything. All right, so, and okay, let me go back to the PowerPoint. And so after you edit the contact.html file, and you can upload it to the same location, which is public underscore HTML directory. And then after all this is done, you can test your contact form. All right, so, and I'm gonna show you all the steps, right? Yeah. Step one, you need to create an account. So my account is under GoDaddy. So I would go into GoDaddy, you log in, not create, it should be sign in. And I already got my credentials over here. So I just signed in, yeah. And I have two accounts, two domains under GoDaddy. So for this demo, I'm gonna use a UX Shop. This is my domain name. So I click on it. Yeah. You should see only one domain if you have only one domain under GoDaddy or whoever you use for your hosting service, right? So let me go into this. Yeah. I'm going into the cPanel, right? So yeah. So let's come back here. See, I can shortcut. Let me do this. Yeah. So cPanel, right? So let me go into the cPanel. Yeah, right here. All right. So, and this time you are not going to the file manager. You go for the email. Yeah. I'm scrolling down to find the email section. It's right here, email. And look at this. Look at this. This item, email account. You click on it. So I'm gonna create an email account, right? So if you are not using GoDaddy, it's very similar. You go to the cPanel, and then you find like the email section, and look for like email accounts. Okay, so, and I'm gonna create. I already have some email accounts. I'm gonna create a new one. So let me click on create. Yeah. So let me see. And let me do a support, okay? So my email address is support@uxshop.com. This is my domain name, all right? So, and you can just create a password. I'm gonna use my password instead of one generated by the system. So this is my own password. So you just leave everything as is, just use the default, right? So let me just click on create. All right, so, and then, okay, now you see I have a new email address here, support@uxshop.com. And this is the email address I'm gonna use for my contact form. All right, so, and you can go, okay, after you created the email account, you have to check if this is this account is working. All right, you see check email over here. So let me click on check email. Of course, I don't have any email here because I just created an account. And you will come to a page where you need to select what we call like an email client. Say Roundcube is one of those. If you're, I just click on it. Yeah. So when you click, let me go back. Okay. Oh no, that's all right. Let me refresh it. Okay. So yeah, this is, now I'm back. So I'll just use this email client. All right. So click on it, then you'll see an email interface. I think this is just a default message. So you can just ignore it or just delete it. Yeah. All right, so now you're gonna test if this email account is working. To test, you just send an email to yourself. Yeah, you can send it to your UTD account this time. you're just testing it. You know, I'm gonna send it to my Gmail account. All right, it's Gmail account. Okay, so so this is just test. Okay, and so this is test, right? So I just want to see if I can send email out, and also I want to see if I can receive emails. All right, so okay, let me send. Okay. So I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna check if the email is in my Gmail account. All right, so let me pause it here and then I will go out and check. Now I'm in my Gmail account and I did receive the email. So I just got this. Remember, I sent this email to my Gmail. So you need to send an email back to just reply back to this email and see if your new email account can receive email. All right, so I just replied it. Yeah, let me reply. So say this is a reply. All right, so, and then I send. Okay, and after and this, I'm going back to my GoDaddy email account, not GoDaddy email account, actually my domain name email account, and check if I can see this reply email. All right, so let me see, let me send, and then I will check. Okay, send. All right. Okay, so it's sent, and let me pause it here, and I will come back. Okay. Now I'm back to my domain name email account, and now you see I replied back from my Gmail account, and this is the email, the reply I just got back. All right, so that means this account is working. I can send email out, and I can also receive email. All right, so step one is good, and then the next step is gonna look at the what are the two files I give you. All right, so let me have a small pause over here and I will come back. The next thing I'm going to talk about are the two files I give you. One is contact.html, the other one is contact.php. So let's talk about the first one. Yeah, let me open it up in Sublime Text and look at the code. And so this is a PHP file, and you can tell the language is different. It's not HTML or CSS. So, but our focus is on the first part. Yeah, what you need to edit. Yeah, let's look at the first section over here. So, and this file actually is gonna collect the information the user enters on your website and send you an email, so you can get the user's email from your email account. I mean the one you just created. So let's look at the first few lines of parameters over here. Yeah, the first, like the pound sign from, that is the syntax of a PHP file, and you see the email address over here. Yeah, actually this is the email address you just created. So as a matter of fact, when the user enters the information on the website, this email account is going to send you the email. Yeah, so what you need to put down is the email, the new email you created. So I created a new email, which is support@uxshop.com. So I'm going to put this one in, right? And then send to make it simple, let's just use the same email address. So support. Actually, this means the email account is going to send the user's information to the same email account. All right, so let's do this. So you change this also to support uxshop.com. All right, so, and other things is just when you get the email, this is the subject line you get. Yeah, you can change it, right? You can change it, requesting information or requesting product information. I can change it, and and you will see the change in your email. And then for everything here, you don't need to change it, right? So as a matter of fact, you have to be very careful if you change these parameters, all right? So, and the next parameter, OK message, that is the message after the user hits the send button. Say contact form successfully submitted, thank you, right? So of course you can change the text if you want to. Changing the text is okay, no problem. Yeah, and this is just in case something is missing, like the server is down, and then you have this error message, all right? You keep the code over here as is, don't change it. Otherwise, you may have problems unless you know what you're doing. Okay, so all you need to do is to change line 4 and line 5 to, the new email address you created. That's it, yeah. So, and let me save it. Save, okay. So the next step is to look at the contact.html, and this is the file. All right, let me pause it and then I will come back. Yeah. This is the HTML file. Let me open it in Sublime Text. All right. So since this is an HTML file, you can display it in the browser and you see how it looks in the browser, right? So, and since you know HTML and you can edit the text if you want, you can update the first line, the introduction, to make it more appropriate to your website. And you can change the label and things like that if you want to. All right, so, and that's actually not a whole lot of changes. Yeah. So, and this file, you can tell this HTML file is written in what? In Bootstrap code, right? So, and it's responsive. Yeah, if you see, if I shrink it down and you see the label and also the input field, they are stacking up. All right, if it's if it is in a desktop mode or the screen is wider and they go side by side. All right, so this is a responsive page. Okay, so, and the next step is once you are done with this, you can edit this this file, so, and say after you finish editing, so now you have two files. You have two files. These two files, you need to upload them to your website, to the public HTML directory. So, and the way to upload it is, of course, let me go to the website, GoDaddy website. Yeah. Do I have it open here still? Let me see. All right, okay. Let me go back to the cPanel. Let me go back out. Yeah, cPanel. All right, so go to, now this time I go to File Manager because I want to upload files. Yeah, and then go to Public HTML. All right, so I already got two contact form over contact.html and also contact.php. Let me delete them and then upload the latest one. Yeah, let me delete them. All right, so let me delete them. Conform. Okay, so now the two files are gone. Let me upload these two files. Okay, so let me do, let's say upload. Yeah, upload. And then I can just drag these two files over here. Now they're uploading. Okay, uploaded. It's done. Go back. And you can tell I had the contact.html and you can see the time. So it's the current time. So I know they are new. All right, so now you got these two files on your server, all right, on your website, and now you can go and test it. So let me go to my website. And this is my website. I need to refresh it because I was testing it. And let me refresh it. Okay, let me go back to the home page. Yeah, this is the home page now. All right, let me go to the contact. And okay, let me just type in a fake name, and then this doesn't matter because this is the email address from the user. The user can give you a fake email address because actually we are not using this. Okay, so, and let me see more information. Your website. Okay, something like that. Really general question. And then send. Okay, so yeah, I have a feedback message here. So the next thing is, since this email is sent, so you need to go back to your email account, which is support@uxshop.com. So let me go back to the website. Yeah. So let me go back to my cPanel and go to my email client. Yeah. So let me go down here. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. Email address. Okay, so this is my account, right? support@uxshop.com. So I check email. It may not be there right away. You may need to wait a little bit, maybe sometimes. Okay, now I can see it. Yeah. So actually, it should be just one email. I was testing it before. How come there are two emails over here with the same time? I don't know why, but let me check the latest one. Well, as long as I have the first one, then it's okay. May I? Yes, you see, this is the one, right? I just sent. Let me check the one. How come I have two? It's supposed to be just one. Okay, this is the one I sent earlier, right? And you can more information about your product. Yeah. More information about your website. This is the last one I sent. Yeah, I think this one probably I sent it before. Yeah, so, but let's look at the last one. So actually it works. Yeah, say the user sent an email to your email account and you get it over there. Okay, so this is working. All right, so I think that's it. Yeah, to sum up, what you need to do is, first of all, create a new email account and then go into the PHP file and update it to your new email address. And for the HTML file, if you want to, you can update the text and then upload these two files to your website, to the public HTML directory. And then you just do some testing. That's it. So it's, it looks like a lot of steps, but actually it's not a whole lot. All right, so that's it. And try it out and see if you can make it work. All right, that's it.